Hello friends, I am Ahdohgahlius Magnus. You can probably tell by my voice, but not by my face. Yeah, so I'm doing something a little bit out of the ordinary here, at least for me. Just going to explain a little bit to you about some of the things occurring at my channel. Actually talk to you about three things. Number one, thank all of you for your views, for your comments, likes, dislikes, for interacting with my channel, all the ads and everything, helping me support my channel. I thank you very, very much. I know I've said that before, but I cannot emphasize it enough. Second, thank you for looking at my face. No, I'm kidding. Second, a couple things about my channel itself. The first thing is you will probably notice in the future, the next few weeks to possibly a few months, if you haven't noticed already, that my output has been a little bit lower. That will continue to be the case, at least for the next few weeks, potentially the next few months. The reason why that is, then, first of all, that does not mean I'm going to stop making videos. The volume of uploads will be a little bit lower, simply because I'm going to be using more time preparing for my thesis defense, which I was originally planning on having done next fall, or this coming fall. But actually I have decided to bump that up to potentially May or June. We have not decided on a date yet. One of my advisors, I have two advisors, one of them has said early to mid-June, one of them has said basically any time, so it just kind of depends on that, the first mentioned advisor. And also on the other two members of my committee. So because I will be frantically finishing my thesis and doing any revisions and preparing all of my presentations and things like this for my oral defense, I'm going to need some extra time away from filming and from uploading and all of these things to finish that. So I hope you can all appreciate that and accept my apology there. I have yet to settle on an exact like weekly output number. I'm hoping anywhere from 2 to 4 videos per week, as opposed to the the daily videos that I had been trying to put out, sometimes 2 a day, sometimes 1 a day. Probably will be down to about 3 per week for the time being, at least until I am finished with and happy with my thesis, and my advisors have given me the go-ahead there. The third thing is once I return to my normal output and potentially even my increased output after I finish my defense, I am looking for people who might be interested in collaborating on some projects that I have in the works, as far as my channel and any of your channels are concerned, with potentially redoing some historical battles, historical gameplay, just custom battles that would resemble historical battles, and also potentially beginning a new kind of a video series with a few of my ideas, which I've mentioned a couple of times in passing in a couple of videos, but haven't given any details for. I'm hoping to begin work on some of those things once I finally finish this damn master's degree and get on with the rest of my life. So if any of you have any interest in that, I can discuss that with you at a later date. I will also be making a new video once I am set on exactly how many videos I would like to put out per week. I will make a new video and just inform you as to how many I plan on putting out. Right now, probably between 2 and 4 videos per week. Likely, I will be beginning my Constantine and the Rise of Christianity video series very soon. That will likely be my next campaign, and I will probably stick to one campaign for the time being. I would like to return to my Huns campaign, and would like to try a lot of other campaigns. I would like to do another Alexander the Great campaign, but right now it's just not in the cards. So excuse me for that, and I hope you can understand that real life gets in the way of, I guess, fake life. Yeah, please feel free to shoot me any comments and any suggestions that you may have. Once again, I've appreciated all of your input and all of your likes, dislikes, everything else that you've done. Also, I'm not recording this on Fraps, so I know that there's a buzzing. I've tried to get rid of it. The video sound quality is not that great, but again, I'm just recording this on my webcam. It has nothing to do with this shitty microphone that you can see that I'm using to cover my ears here. Oh, it has to do with my sound on my webcam, so I apologize for that. But please, I'm not doing any of this on purpose. It's just life gets in the way, and I appreciate your patience and all else. I guess until next time, I am Ahdohgahlius Magnus, signing out.